150 prayers, 20 scenes from the Gospel, one string of beads. For over 800 years, this single devotion has converted sinners, inspired saints, and, according to tradition, decided the outcome of battles. This is the Holy Rosary, and it's far more powerful than most people realize. Most people think the Rosary is a prayer to Mary. It's not. Not exactly. The Catholic Church calls it a compendium of the Gospel, a deeply Christ-centered prayer. Mary isn't the destination. She's the guide. You're looking at Christ's life through his mother's eyes. Pope John Paul II said it plainly. The Rosary is learning Christ from Mary. It started in the monasteries of medieval Europe. Monks would pray all 150 psalms every single day. But most ordinary people couldn't read, so the Church gave them a substitute: 150 Hail Marys. The Psalter of Mary. By the 12th century, people were already using knotted cords to count their prayers. Then, in the 13th century, tradition tells us the Virgin Mary appeared to Saint Dominic, a friar fighting the spread of a dangerous heresy. She handed him the Rosary as a weapon, not a sword, a prayer. The Dominicans carried it across Europe. By the 15th century, it had spread to millions. So how does it actually work? You begin with the Apostles' Creed, then one Our Father, 3 Hail Marys, and a Glory Be. Then come 5 decades. Each one opens with a mystery, a moment from the life of Jesus. You hold it in your mind. Then, 1 Our Father, 10 Hail Marys, a Glory Be, and the Fatima prayer. 5 decades, 5 mysteries. You finish with the Hail, Holy Queen. The whole thing takes about 20 minutes. The beads aren't magic. They free your hands so your mind can focus on what matters: the life of Christ. There are 4 sets of mysteries, 20 scenes that walk you through the entire Gospel: the joyful mysteries, the Annunciation, the Visitation, the Nativity, the Presentation, the finding of Jesus in the temple, the quiet beginnings of salvation, the luminous mysteries, added by John Paul II in 2002, the baptism of Jesus, the wedding at Cana, the proclamation of the kingdom, the transfiguration, the institution of the Eucharist, the public life of Christ, the sorrowful mysteries, the agony in the garden, the scourging, the crown of thorns, the way of the cross, the crucifixion, the cost of love, the glorious mysteries, the resurrection, the ascension, Pentecost, the Assumption of Mary, her coronation as Queen of Heaven, the victory. Now here's where it gets serious. According to tradition transmitted through Saint Dominic and Blessed Alan of Rupe, Our Lady made 15 specific promises to those who pray the Rosary with devotion and constancy. Among them, those who pray it faithfully will not perish. They will not die without the sacraments of the Church. They will be delivered from purgatory. They will not die a sudden, unprepared death. And devotion to the Rosary, she said, is a great sign of predestination to salvation. These aren't superstitions. They're spiritual commitments, conditional on sincerity, constancy, and genuine faith. The tradition doesn't present the Rosary as comfortable. It calls it a weapon. Blessed Alan of Rupe preached it as an antidote against the 3 great vices of his age: pride, greed, and lust. Pope Leo XIII wrote 11 encyclicals about the Rosary. 11. The Battle of Lepanto in 1571, where a smaller Christian fleet defeated a vastly larger Ottoman force, was attributed entirely to it. October 7th is still celebrated as the Feast of Our Lady of the Rosary. 20 minutes a day, 5 mysteries, 1 decade at a time. Saints have prayed it. Popes have defended it. Soldiers have carried it into battle. And for 800 years, ordinary people have found in it something rare: a simple, structured way to meet God. The beads are in your hands.